It is the end of October, the clocks are about to go back, the storms are rolling outside, and we have the turbo trainers back out, which means it is the start of the post-season training phase down here at Mapdec Cycle Works. And the post-season phase is all about learning and discovering and getting reacquainted with our gym activities and setting some goals for our winter training. So this year, all our turbo training classes are going to be delivered in little 4-week blocks, all based on the feedback you gave us last year about enjoying the progressive build week in, week out. Now, these classes are going to be delivered by myself and Paddy and Kath Finn, and we have 3 different types of courses for you to enjoy. The first class is Introduction to VO2 Max Training, be delivered by myself. So Intro to VO2 Max Training is something really important to us because it's a part of our training that we typically neglect through the summer season, and it's especially important for anyone over 40 because it falls into that category of if you don't use it, you lose it. Now, over the 4 weeks, a lot of this is going to be about discovering a really good warm-up strategy using the muscle oxygen sensors to make sure that our body is ready to receive such high intensity training. To be honest, most of the class is actually going to be quite easy pedaling, followed by some shorter sessions of really intense work. The idea of this session is not to really be tiring, but to really help you understand what VO2 max training is really all about. The Know Your Numbers course that we're running is a series of 4 different types of fitness tests, so you have a really clear understanding about your individual physiology and have some numbers that can really guide you towards how you're going to spend the winter training to either train weaknesses or enhance strengths. Now, those tests are going to be a typical FTP test, again, using muscle oxygen to help you really pace that 20-minute effort. We'll be doing the Moxie 515 test, and if you don't know about that, I'll put a link in the video description below where you can see a video where we talk about this test in depth. We'll also be doing a maximal aerobic function test, which is a nice, easy, steady state test. And to finish up, we'll be doing your critical power tests as well. So you'll get a really rich picture of your own personal physiology and have some idea of what to do with those numbers after speaking to your coach. And then finally, our introduction to endurance training. This is all about easy, steady state work. So for those of you that are going to continue to ride outside for long duration, this is about really helping you understand what that critical zone 2 looks like, feels like, and how to make the most of it in terms of things like the talk test, your nutrition strategies, using the heart rate monitor for your pacing. All that sort of thing is going to be covered in that endurance course. All of these courses are on the TeamUp app, available to book right now. Now, because it's a relatively small group, it's just 6 or 7 people in here, and loads of technology goes into this, the sign-up process is ever so slightly different. So if you have an unlimited membership with us, you can enjoy one course, that's 4 classes every single month with that membership, and you can sign up to a different course every month. This is exactly the same if you've taken out a season pass as well. If you're on a regular membership, which gives you access to all our strength and yoga classes, there's an additional fee to pay, or you can just come along and join these turbo training classes on an individual course-by-course basis as well. All the payment options are over on the app. If you've got any sort of questions at all, come down and speak to us. But I'll just leave you with one frequently asked question, and that is, how do what we do down here differ to what you can get individually online? And the best answer I can give to that is comparing the test and prescribe model that you might see from an online coach or a training platform like Zwift, whereas we do a much more of a do and review process because we have that luxury of being able to stand next to you, talk to you, review your data live, and give you direct feedback on how you're feeling at the time and what your individual goals are, not just for the end of the season, but session by session. I think that is the most powerful thing about in-person coaching. So with that, I'll just say that I'm really looking forward to training with you all this winter. It's going to be epic. Get signed up and we'll see you all soon.